Okay, I did it again. So, I've been getting ready for Thanksgiving. I've been cleaning, blah blah blah, all that fun stuff. But we got, what did I want to show you in here? Oh, um I've rearranged some things, as you can tell. I got um I had to move my aloe down into the light because she just was not doing any good over here on this table. And I have this light that I was trying to turn on for it, just wasn't enough. So I rearranged some stuff, and boy, that's really out of focus. But my phals in here are all doing okay. I am seeing some new root growth, especially this one back here. Um, and that one had some new root growth. My, I always forget the name of those. Sometimes it hits me and sometimes it don't. Epidendrum sunburst. Uh, I don't know. I guess she's doing okay. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Some days I'll look at her and she looks really nice, and other times I'll look at her and I think, oh boy. But, my Cymbidium. I have been fighting scale on her for the last 7-8 days. I took her completely out of her pot. As you can see, if you remember, she is on a different pot. She, her new growth looks really good. See, it's just beautiful. But she did have scale. Well, it was funny because the first couple times I looked at her, I kept thinking, because I have a dove and I have a pigeon in here. Well, I kept looking, and, as you can see, I mean, I get bird feathers on everything. Well, I kept thinking it was like bird feather dust. Those of you that have birds, you know what I'm talking about. You get little dusty feathers, stuff flying around. Well, I kept thinking that that's what it was because it was on, several plants, especially this here foxtail fern, because it's right beside her. Look how much my angel wing plant has grown. She's got new shoots coming out right here. There's a new shoot here, a new shoot there. I'm just like, wow. But anyways, I kept thinking that it was bird feathers and stuff. Well, I had her in a shorter pot because at the time when I potted her, it was all I had. Well, I kept thinking, boy, I really should I wanted to lift her up a little bit and see how her roots were doing. And it was a good thing I did because her roots were just like stuck because I had her in a short pot. And Cymbidiums like long pots, right? Well, you can't see nothing. This is what I end up with that I found. It's a big long plastic vase. It was just a vase that I used in my daughter's wedding. I dumped all the sand out, cleaned it up, and this is what I put her in for now until I can find her a different pot, and I'll replant her next summer. But when I was looking at her and looking at her roots, I got to looking and I thought, my God, she has, now I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. That's not the one, it's this one. But she had leaf damage, okay? See, like, it's not going to show up. You can maybe see it a little bit, but anyways, trust me, she had some leaf damage. She had there's some that you can see. And she did not have that before. And I got this leaf is dying back, but that's okay. She's been through 3 treatments. I took her completely out of her pot, threw her in the bathtub. I rinsed her off good, got all the dirt and everything, what have you, off of her roots. Threw the old pot and the medium away. Well, the medium, I cleaned the pot out. I stuck her in the bathtub, and I cleaned her with, I have a bottle like this, that's just water. But I have another one just like that. It's got a blue top to it that I have half water, half alcohol, and about a tablespoon or so of dish soap. Well, anyways, I sprayed her down really, really good with that. I let her sit for like 5 minutes, but what was scaring me is that her leaves are just so thin. I thought, God, that alcohol is just going to burn the hell out of her. So I left her sit for 5 minutes, and then I filled the bathtub up with some water, just enough to cover her roots, and I sprayed her roots and everything down. And then I left her sit in that bath, and I put a little bit extra dish soap in. I left her sit for about, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes. And I drained it all out. I rinsed her off really good, and then I just left her lay in the bathtub. And I went through and I wiped all of her leaves down. And then I sprayed her again, left her sit for another 5 minutes, and then I rinsed her off really good. And then I threw her just in that container with no medium. I put some styrofoam styrofoam peanuts down at the bottom. I filled it up with water, or I didn't fill it up, but I put some water in it, and I laid her down in, and I left her sit. And every day I kept checking on her, seeing if I seen anything else. Well, then a few days later, even though I wasn't seeing anything, I did the same thing. Sprayed her off in the bathtub, let her sit for 5 minutes, rinsed her, blah, blah, blah. So far, I mean, all I'm seeing is damage on the leaves. I'm not seeing any more scale, I hope. But I am going to keep an eye on her. And I'm not seeing anything around her. I mean, I don't know what all gets scale. I'm assuming everything can get scale. But I'm not seeing anything on any other plants. So that's my story with that. And then over here, I did a bunch of repotting. I got some stuff down into smaller pots. I put my begonia down into smaller pot. My Corabelle that I got at the end of the year, and I didn't get out in the yard and get her planted. I just put her in there. She'll be fine. She should overwinter just fine, and then I could plant her once the threat of frost is over, I'm guessing. But my begonia, or not begonia, oh my God, it's just totally went out of my head. Don't you just hate that? Geranium. She's got a bunch of buds coming on her again, and she was just blooming like crazy. But there's some more. And she's just laid in this pot. I mean, there's no dirt besides what was on the roots and what have you, but I just been watering her. Now this one over here is don't have any buds on it. Gotta about poke my eye out on that thing. I have to be careful. But she is, I've noticed, since I moved my aloe over here, I set her up a little bit and put this big rock that I had to set her up a little, because she was leaning way down. But she is straightening up, and she's pulling herself back on her own. So, I think she'll be doing alright. And then I need to do the same for that one. I'm thinking about putting that one there. And I'm going to move my fern and that chicken with the hens in her somewhere else. I don't know where because I'm running out of room. Oh my God. To love plants is sometimes horrible. No, it's not horrible, but it's just can be frustrating. But anyways, that was my update. Now I ended up cutting off, so I might have to make this into 3 separate videos. I don't know. We'll just have, I don't do editing. I'm no good at editing. So you guys get what you get with me. But anyways, I'm looking at a couple more plants on eBay, but I am so scared to order anything right now because it has just been so cold. Here's my kitty cat. Kitty cute. Kitty cat. But my tulips are not doing nothing. But I found out what I'm doing wrong. I need to get them cold. And they say you can either put them like outside, or there's my other baby. She's a lab and rat mix. But they say you can put them in the refrigerator. I was thinking about putting mine on my back porch because I do have a covered back porch, which is probably where my orchids are going to go this summer, and on the front porch too, I'm assuming. But so anyways, I'm going to shut up now and let you guys go. That was supposed to be a quick update, and it like wasn't. So, but I was just really excited about my cute little Oncidium Twinkle Bloom. She's so cute. She's so little. She ain't no bigger than a second. Good gravy, but she's beautiful. She looks like a little dancing lady. And my camera ain't gonna focus, so. Alright guys, you have a great day. Everybody have a great, wonderful Thanksgiving. Enjoy your friends and family. And have a good one. See you later. Bye-bye.